Alright, welcome my fellow VOD watchers. Although I guess I'm not watching the VOD right now. But I'm here. I'm in the VOD. I am the VOD. Yeah, so we are back with the vampire real estate agent, Count Noktilus. Escape? No, it's not frozen. I see Pegasus. Connect to the internet. What? Let's see. Let's see. So I'm making the switch from mortars to necrofex, and I know that's not gonna be the best for taking over settlements, but I'm gonna try and mix it with tanks and maybe Hellstorm rocket batteries. Maybe. What do you have? What does Nuln have? Nuln has no cannons. They're supposed to have cannons and they don't. Garbage. The tavern. You could build a steam tank if you built the other building for it. What about you? You probably don't have shit. Can't see his army. Nolan is supposed to, like, in the lore, they're like the cannon place. But they never get them.
Such as yours would make for an interesting gilded statue. I have a spell for that, you know.
Right. Okay, so Karl Franz is my best friend. Hopefully he confederates all these other people. I was thinking having multiple alliances could be good, but I don't know how the system of, like, allegiance works. I got a ton when I was playing the regular vampires, but then I realized I don't really want other units from other factions. But with Vampire Coast, I'm always in a situation where, like, I don't have enough variety in my army. It's like, I mean, on one hand, you don't need it. You don't need variety because Necrofex Colossi are fucking strong as shit, but I don't know. Having just one giant army of these guys is kind of not super fun. So I was thinking maybe I could have these guys stand behind some tanks, or maybe stand behind some tanks and rocket batteries, and see how that goes. I think this turn is over, though. I don't think there's anything else for me to do on this turn. I think also
the nation calls.
What's our trade agreement giving us? Man. I think I need to take some stuff over. I wonder if there's some habitable territory I could grab somewhere. Could just grab this stuff. Not piss anyone off that matters. This is no good. That's like whatever. Although I guess I could just start taking territory and I don't want to have to defend territory, but I don't want to, like, start a house of cards where I have, like, all my finances tied up in a bunch of places that are just gonna get conquered in, like, 2 seconds as soon as some random army shows up. I always rather play tall. But at the same time, now that there's this, like, new diplomacy system, it seems so much more interesting to, like, just spread out and conquer a bunch of stuff. Because, let's say I send one army to the New World, to Lustria, And then I side with Marcus Wolfhart and start, like, giving him all the shitty settlements as, like, a buffer zone. Well, really what I should do is grab myself, like, someone that has the same corruption as me. Like, if I got a vassal that I would give land to that was, like, a vampire. Which I kind of have in these... Well, these guys are friendly to me, right? Yeah.
Pirates of Sartosa, even if I'm the only one who breathes.
But the units that I would get from her are the same units I can normally recruit. So it's like, who makes a good combination? Who would make a good combination but is also, like, advantageous?
This serves my cause.
As an ally. So that's a valiant defeat. I wonder if that's true. Okay, so he's got a limited number of uses of that. Whatever the hell that does. Just like some kind of... Yeah, I don't have... I don't have the full, like, a full army like I should, but I kind of wonder if that many Necrofex Colossi aren't strong enough to take on a mediocre army. Because the Vampire Coast, once they get, like, Necrofex Colossi, it's just kind of... They jump in power so much, it's hard to imagine... What's the range on them? 330? 380? So the towers have 330 range. So they're, like, equal with the towers. Alright, so... I can line them up. Put these guys in front, right? And then... you know, put these guys in front of them. And then I've got a solid unit of stuff. That feels strong. Oh, also, you could easily be part of this. I'll just put you there. That should be, like, in range of your stuff, right? What's this? Oh, it's out of range of that. This is where Necrofex Colossi get really annoying. It's like they space themselves out further than they need to be. Okay. Cool. Actually, I probably didn't need to. I could probably have spaced him out further. Okay. Now... oh, hey, you've got a handy spell, don't you? We'll see about that, won't we? What if I just stick you over here? Because they're pretty self-sufficient. Who am I fighting? I'm fighting tree people. They can't summon stuff, I don't think. Let's try it. Oh, there's a tree man right in range.
Get me
Okay,
close.
you give 90 plus accuracy to this sucker. So they'll make good use out of it. Can you actually just like shoot the fuck out of that guy?
Fleet captain.
Yeah, I'll just keeping that on the big cannon so he doesn't miss. Ah, that's the one he was firing at. I was like, how did he miss that? I see, yeah. Nice shot. That must be this guy firing, the 3-shot thing. He's got the blunderbuss upgrade now. Okay. So I've got a tower firing, is that right? Or... oh, they're just like in range. Interesting. Okay, well, yeah, you keep doing what you're doing, I guess. Take them out if you can. Right. Yeah, let's give the big cannon more ammo, just so it keeps its extra powder buff. There we go. Oof, meaty shot. Kill that guy? Man, he has 1,000 health and it looks that small. He must have a huge health pool. Alright, let's move you back. These people need buffs. So can they not build defense? Oh no, they can. There's a wall here. So you're able to hit them. I guess it doesn't really matter how much the towers chip away. Just sort of makes it a little bit more even, but I don't think it really changes much. I wonder if I just have them stand there. Alright, so why don't we see what this looks like? Why not? Just move up and take this. I mean, honestly, yeah, I could just push them in. They have, like, guys on the back that shoot, theoretically. What are you getting shot by? Oh, invisible people, I guess? Oh, or no, those guys. See if I can't thin them out a little bit. It's an interesting experiment. I'll just like move them back over here.
Vampire captain.
So the advancing fire from these guys is pretty fucking cool. Just walking around blasting. You in range of throwing something? Kinda, right? Not really. Oh, hey. Maybe shoot that guy? And shoot that guy. That could be valuable. Throw up a pit of shades over there. That's a nice amount of damage. Yeah, that's good. Look at those filthy elves getting sucked up. Alright. Oh, you're not really where I guess I did tell you to move up. This is dangerous for you, though. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be the place for you. You should shoot that, and you should make sure they don't miss. You make sure they have that damage buff too. Whoa, what the fuck happened to you? What's wrong? The cannon broke? How did the cannon break? What the fuck? Why? Why did it break? Can you shoot cannons directly? What? Such a stupid mechanic. Alright. Moving in. Kill that unit. End that problem in a spell. They're still not routing. Can't believe the cannon just randomly broke. Oh, that's why he's so low. He's getting hit by the hero. There we go. Nice meaty shots. I'm going to heal this one. There we go. Mortar's doing their job. I can't control towers now. Only the defender, I suppose.
Fleet captain! Captain to you!
Oh, there's Durthu. You two, shoot Durthu. He's a big scary monster. I think he could use some shooting. Oh, you know what? You, if you stop being lazy, got that sleeping icon next to you. Why don't we slap Durthu with one of these? Take off some of that health. You're just standing still. It's so frustrating. They just, like, you tell them to do something and then it just, I don't know, something comes up and then they forget about the original order. Yeah. Now they know how to stand on the barrier. My guys can't stand on them. Is it that they get shot once and then they're like, oh, never mind, I want to go home and get some milk and cookies? Because I know that stops them from casting spells sometimes, but not other times. Oh, he's not close. Still not close. Jesus. Wasted the sword of the buffs and stuff. how useful she would be. She might just die. Oh, you know what? I desperately need you guys. Take care of this archer problem I'm having. For sure. All flags always seem like good things to me because I always have... Like, I started playing as vampires, so they couldn't route, so I always thought of the flags as good. In this case, of course, it is good, but I have a good association with it even when I'm the one that's fleeing. I don't even think about it. You're like not in the action. Can I like convince you to go be in the action? Now can you hit Durthu? Or anybody? Actually, we start throwing some grenades into the rangers there. Probably some friendly fire going on, but you are a little too low. Let's put you out. I don't need to have you in. Like, I can survive without you, so I guess I should. You're getting there and you're getting there, but for now, we're still fine. You guys shooting Tree Man or Durthu? I guess there's a decent amount of missing going on, probably. Can you guys shoot the Treekin, maybe? And not miss too much? Another guy fell low. Yeah, I'll just have you retreat out. What about you? You have your sword. Oh, you do. You do have your sword up. That's good. They're still firing. Wildwood Rangers, are those... They're swordmen, yeah. I guess they're all gonna rout. Cool. So this was like a crushing defeat. I don't think my tactics were that advanced that the AI's like estimation system should be like shocked by my victory. This kind of just feels like mushing the troops into the spot, but you know. All right, so I thought the healing range was like pretty decent. 200 meters. Never really thought about it like quantified like that, but I guess that is about right. So just pushing in with Necrofex Colossus seems like just as good as hanging back and bombarding. I think I want to keep 2 mortars. Just in general, 2 mortars seems nice. I'm trying to think like what my final build would be. Probably more Necrofex Colossi. I don't think I necessarily need a bunch of these guys. They always are kind of the weak link. Maybe just because single entities were better in the previous game. They probably will still end up being better in this. As far as like just longevity of like a campaign where you have to heal people between fights and everything. Okay. I don't know. I guess just... these guys. Probably. They're like the lowest health bar wise. If we're just relying on recovery to... what do you call it? Replenishment to like catch up. I think that's all I can heal because I don't think power reserves is 0. Recharge 1 power every 7 seconds. But I literally have no power reserve, so I don't think it'll come back. I think that's it. And I was wasted too because it didn't go up any higher. Probably too tired to to watch for long. You wanted to say hi? Well, hello, Mr. Matthew Atkinson. For the Emperor or whatever. Yeah. I do like the Empire in this game has a really interesting, like, sort of structure to it. Because Sigmar is the first Emperor, and so Karl Franz is, like, the descendant of the first Emperor, and so his claim is, like, legitimized that way. But then also, your nationalistic hero is also Jesus. It's like if George Washington was also a religious figure, and we lived in a monarchy. It's like the whole like solar emperor idea, but like canonized through the church. Like if a descendant of Jesus was like the king of a country, except like that's kind of maybe too minimalist. So sack it, right? Yes, my ally mission was successful. Oh, nice. Flaming attacks when fighting against wood elves. Just what I like to see. And then I think I have enough movement to just occupy the sacked place, which normally you don't want to do because it makes everybody upset and lots of rebellions, etc., etc. But I'm just going to spend a turn recovering in here, and then I'm just going to sell this settlement to my ally. So... I think there was like an event. Yeah, recruiting surplus, so now is the time to recruit the rest of what I need. I'd like to mix in tanks, but also Necrofex Colossi are just like really fucking strong. They're very clunky to move in big groups of themselves, but we'll see. Yeah, so Karl Franz is a descendant of Sigmar. Then Sigmar founded the Empire, and he's like a Conan type character where he started as a barbarian, and then like, you know, this whole universe is kind of just a mishmash of like lots of other universes. So Sigmar is essentially like King Conan, except everything was sort of like Gallic tribes and or like Bronze Age England type of idea for like the civilization at the time, the Age of Sigmar. Then it sort of changed. So then he created civilization. Essentially, like he created the empire. And then he became like a god. So there's a religion like the cult of Sigmar, where they worship Sigmar. So then so essentially he's like the most correct, like the most legitimate heir to the empire, because he was both elected, I think, and then he is the heir of the founder of the empire, and the founder of the empire is also God. So he's got like super legitimacy to his position. And it's interesting because the nationalism is also linked to the religion, and the religion is intrinsically like, you know. It's an interesting universe, and it's also like the company over the years got a little bit more like woke, and woke people like sort of hate that dynamic, whatever you want to call that. It just like makes them upset. So there's like there's also a parallel in 40K. That emperor is different, but it's like based on the emperor here. So he's like, you know, that's more complicated, and I don't know that much about. Don't really know that much about either of these universes, but yeah.
This one's heart is not yet clear.
But yeah, like whenever you click on like one of these guys, they're like, for Sigma.
By the comet.
By the comet.
Be at peace, for that is all I am. Friends of the Empire, come. Be at peace, for that.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what brings you here?
Do not waste my time with petty talk.
Petty talk. Sometimes they've mentioned Sigmar.
Kuko, a face such as
When you play as the Empire and you talk to, I don't know, any kind of elf or something, they'll go, ah, what brings the sons of Sigma to my doorstep? That's what they're referring to. You enjoyed some of the drama with the Inquisitors? Yeah. I haven't read much 40K lore. It seems kind of interesting, but it always seemed like the kind of universe that would kind of not explore the cool stuff. Like, I was like, as soon as I saw the Imperator Titan, I was like, that's the coolest thing ever. How do I learn more about the Imperator Titan? And then it was like, oh, well, it's impractical because you can blow some up from orbit, so they don't use them anymore. And I'm like, what? They don't use them anymore? Unacceptable. That's obviously the coolest shit in the universe. Get using it.
this one's part.
You have a civic duty. Why is this guy's weapon damage so high? Oh, he's got the double barrel. Yeah, I guess 10% and 10% are certainly make you do a shit ton of damage. Yeah. Aid McMaggot. Sorry, what was that? Aid? It's not Abe? Oh, man. I don't know whose joke that was the other night. Someone was like, AIDS McMonkeypox. Just like, God, that's like the most vile. That's like the most vile insult. I don't know. Or no, I guess that's not an insult. You just change around his name to be less flattering. Missile strength. Who needs it more? What do you got? We got one of these and one of these, so kind of sort of equal.
Nothing shall stop me.
So this upgrade only applies to the gold rank units. So this is bronze, this thing. This is gold, and this is gold. So these two units can get the upgrade. These are right on the verge of upgrading too, so maybe it makes sense to get the mortar one. Although, apparently the mortar can randomly break, quote-unquote. which is very dumb. That, like, so rarely happens. It usually happens, like, when you're hitting something with artillery. But they were being shot by bows, and the giant cannon just, like, got destroyed. Super annoying, because I have all these healing spells, and it's like, nah, they can't use them, it's broken. It's like, alright. Well, fuck me, then. Yeah, let's upgrade the Necrofex. So I also have this dude. Gets a bonus.
All will serve.
Oh, right, he has the buildings. He is the buildings. Oh, but I don't need any of this stuff. What could I get? Oh, you know what? That's actually a good thing to get. Yeah, it would keep me from getting assassinated. Enemy hero action chance. It's funny. As soon as I started a campaign, I started thinking, like, maybe I should have done a different campaign. And once I'm a little bit into it. I know I would be stressed out and annoyed trying to manage the taking over of the entire continent over here, but it is interesting to think playing as what the hell's that guy's name? Luther Harkon. It might be more interesting to expand over a big landmass instead of play tall, but you know. Because I was just thinking, if I recruited lots and lots of heroes, I could have the kind of Vambitches strategy I have with Isabella, where I have like lots of people giving me magic so I don't run out. That universe always seemed pretty cool. They played some game on PS2 when you're in the receiving end of the Empire. Where you're on the receiving end of the Empire, game on PS2. Oh, you must have played Fire Warrior, where you play as the Tau. So they made everything shades of gray, and the Empire is like theoretically like not the good guys, except they're the humans, and if you're reading it, you're human, so they are the good guys, you know. So they made these like fish people, yeah, and they wanted them to be like weeaboos, like weeaboo fish with hooves that would always be good guys, but they're not really good guys because I think they've kind of evolved to be like communists. So whatever, they were supposed to be the good guys, but they didn't like end up actually giving them like a purely good alignment. Man, I'm really trying to... Also, you know, welcome to the chat. They seemed like weird kangaroo things from Tank Girl. What the fuck is Tank Girl? It's like an anime? It sounds like Girls und Panzer. Well, I guess I was gonna go get the Black Pit, but I guess... Ripperonis. I'm trying to figure out who is... Oh, that's nice. Pure devotion. I'm trying to figure out what's the best Super Friends combination. Who should I be best friends with to get the most benefit? I don't know. I was thinking tanks, but it's taken so long for fucking Franz to get off his ass and make tanks. Right now, all I can recruit from Franz is dumbass Empire Knights. If I wanted Knights, I'd go to Bretonnia. And crossbowmen? Fuck this, I have walking shipwrecks with cannon arms. What am I doing with these crossbowmen? If I could get some souped up mortars, like more of these Queen Besses, that would be cool. That's not an option. Alright, so it's going to take... the movement speed is so slow going around the mountains, so I kind of don't want to mess with the mountains. Can I give you...
Do not waste my time with
I can, okay.
Make your offer and be done.
No? You won't take the settlement? Ooh, new mission for my ally. What do you got? Ally missions. Defeat army Dolph Richterlos. Makes sense, he's sieging your city. Heinrich Kemmler, which is totally, definitely not supposed to be Heinrich Himmler. And Duleric. Let's take care of Dolph Richterlos, because the role player in me feels like this makes the most sense. That they would ask me to do that, and then I would go do it. Let me... I don't have any like buildings I want to build, right? So I might as well go into March and go further. Yeah, because you can't go into like the encamp stance if you go into March. You love that aspect of 40k. Humans were terrible, but their attitude makes a lot of sense in that universe. They were still really cool, so action's fun. The thing is, yeah, you're right. I mean, like, in the universe, they're not, like, so, like, in universe, they're like, aliens are evil, right? And then you're supposed to think, like, oh, that's bad because, like, you know, in real life, that would be bad. Like, xenophobia, wah. But, like, if they only ever depict, like, if aliens are evil, if there are evil aliens everywhere, and you're in a grimdark universe, they're right. All aliens are evil. You have to kill them all. So, like, it's like, I wrote a fucking paper on this for my capstone. It did terrible because it wasn't in line with, like, you know, what I was supposed to say. But, and I need more money. I need to go, you know what? I think Karl Franz doesn't have tanks. And so it's like, do I hang around and wait until he gets tanks? Or do I go into the ocean to make a bunch of money? Because there's money to be made. I need cash, Franz. And you're buying these cities for trash prices. You're gonna give me like 2,000 for this? Franz. Karl. Can I call you Karl? I need money. I need so much money. Give me the money. Franz. Franz. Look at the situation I'm in, Franz. Back home, I have to upgrade my capital. I need 8,000 gold. You're giving me 1,500? Franz. It's prime real estate over here. You gonna pay me dick shit nothing for it? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous, Franz. I'm gonna beat this guy up, and then I'm just gonna go out to the ocean and start being a pirate. I need gold. I need so much gold. My income is like trash. I can't support another army. I'm like just playing as Noktilus. I mean, if I wanted to help him out, I would go north and clear this trash, but he's gonna give me like shit for all those settlements. Oh man, he is actually like probably gonna get fucked up by that. All right, we'll decide next turn after I beat up Dolph. Yeah, the capstone I wrote about was like if you try to attach real life stuff to every like fantasy thing, you're missing the point. Like you're just, it's reductive to try to compare, you know, everything to like modern politics or something. Like it's just being reductive. It's like, so there's always like orc simps where they're like, oh, like it's not nice because like, you know, these like mindless savages that only live to kill. That's like, you know, an analog for black people or whatever. Exotic goods hauler. Oh, dark elf slavers. I'll kill dark elves and feel good about it. High reward. Perfect. But the thing is, like, orcs are literally evil. Like, they're not. This isn't like. They are evil within the universe, and it's just like there's something so suicidal about this like insistence that like every threat is just internal. There is no external threat. Like everything is just like your own society's fault. Revolution, revolution. It's just like. Oh man, I get more money for raising it? Can I sack it and then still occupy it? Do I have the movement? I probably do. Yeah, I do. Nice. Alright. Franz, I've got the perfect real estate for you. It's your friendly neighborhood real estate agent. Got Karek Angaraz. The price went down. It's less damaged this turn. Every turn, it gets less damaged. It repairs itself a little bit, even if you don't pay. But now he wants to pay me less. Guy wants to pay me less. Okay, well. That's fine, Franz.
Fine.
Fine. Yeah. It is fine. What about this place I'm sitting in?
Well, that is all I ever wanted.
Montfort. How much is this? Oh, it's a lot? You want Montfort a lot? Why? What's with Montfort? Hold on. It's not a capital. I know that, for sure. It's like a capital. Someone starts as Montfort. Oh, it has a building in it. A lagoon of drowned sailors. I'm sure that's what it was originally. Okay.
Friends
Sure.
of the Empire, come.
I could get a military alliance out of it. But I need more money.
As you
He'll
say,
like me enough. After I keep on, every time I give him a city, he likes me 30 more. So we're doing good. I'm his favorite. I am just his favorite pirate. His favorite real estate agent pirate. I'm curious what your capstone about King Arthur was about. You know what? Honestly, I have a confession. I have not read the original King Arthur tales. I know the story vaguely, but just I don't know. I have such a long reading list to do. Once I'm done with this book, I am going to really hit the books. I want to make sure I have like a nice rounded, fantasy education, and I haven't read the Odyssey, I haven't read King Arthur's tales. The other thing is I don't know which versions to read and stuff like that, so it's a little complicated. Alright, so what can I build for you? This is more vampire corruption, which isn't that great for Franz, but it gives me more money, and Franz isn't paying that much. And he doesn't get mad at me for corrupting him. So, there's the rub. 10,000 to move 10% faster? Is that really reasonable? 10% more damage on my mortars? Or 5%, I mean? Yeah, fuck me up. Fuck me up. Take all my money. What can I build here? It's like more of these buildings. I don't know. How valuable are these things? These guys aren't that bad. They're not that great, but they're not that bad either.
The decks of the river have not tasted blood.
The
in
navel
a while.
gazing fiction where everything ties to their world politics has really gotten old, yeah. Yeah, no, it's military access. Hey, I drove the orcs out of Ulthuan, and you're gonna end my military... You know what? I'm starting to think that you only wanted to be friends with me when I was giving you stuff. And now I'm kind of thinking maybe I should go back there and sack some stuff. What do you think about that? Then I can upgrade all the stuff I want. Hmm? This guy. This guy. Yeah, you can literally like... So when I was doing that paper, I went through like the catalog of like every single fantasy related paper, and they were all like ridiculously stupid. Like there's literally an academic paper that's like peer reviewed that is, I was reading a bedtime story to my son, and they're Jewish, right? And then they read about the dwarves, and there was some kind of Jewish thing related to the dwarves, and then they were like, Daddy, why does the dwarf thing have this Jewish thing in it? Which is ridiculous, right? Because like, if he's that young, he probably doesn't really understand the difference between like Jews and non-Jews yet, unless you taught him that. He's probably just assume he's going to probably assume everybody's Jewish until he learns otherwise. So it's one of those made-up stories like, and then everyone started clapping. Everyone a slow clap into a roaring applause. But it's like, he's like, I'm sorry, son. Some people hate Jews, was like his answer, which is like, not a good answer. It's kind of nice music they got playing. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it's just such a stupid thing to say. It's like, he's like, how come the dwarf is named like Molokai or something, and then like, hatred. So stupid. What? Ended your trading? I'm gonna go over and kick your ass. I need money. I need gold. I'm not a bad guy. I just need corpses and money. Yeah, this whole friendship thing, it's just the trajectory of my real estate agent career has just took a dive. I gotta wait for all this stuff, and Franz doesn't have tanks. You know what? I have Necrofex Colossi. I know I rushed them. I did rush to get Necrofex Colossi, but like, come on. What is this? 2? Oh my god, what are you doing? You have all this extra growth here? You've growth here? What are you doing? Why is there a smithy over here? God damn it. What are you doing, Night? Why? Stop it. Just build one industry thing, the farm for growth, and then a wall. What are you doing with this trash? What happened to Isleheart, you idiot? Why did Isleheart get raised? God. I'm gonna be waiting for tanks forever. Should I, like, help him more, or just go make money? Where the hell did this guy go? He's so fast. Why are you so fast? I should be faster than you, for sure. This is, like, ridiculous speed this guy's got going on. But, yeah, it's just, like, every paper was like that, where it was, like... And it's like, how's that an academic paper? It's 2 pages, this guy just saying, like, oh, yeah, the Tolkien hated Jews or some shit. It's like... Can we, like, engage with the actual book? Like, the actual literature? And, like, I literally asked a professor, like, how am I supposed to integrate secondary sources if I don't want to talk about racism, sexism, or homophobia? Like, what else? There are no academic papers, period, in your entire catalog that don't talk about that. And they had no answer for me. They were very uncomfortable, and I was, like, very upset. I was not pleased with them. And they just, like, passed me because they have to, because I would have just caused them problems. Because fuck if I'm going to go through another semester. That's insane. I would have just... No, I'm not going slower. Whatever this is. God damn it. Where'd that... Where's it go? Why do you run over here? It's just a dead end. Unless it's a trap. Hmm? I probably shouldn't have gone as far as I possibly could.
I refuse.
You think he's gonna go into the water? It's not gonna go well for him, but he could, right? Interesting. It costs money to demolish stuff? Ew.
And destruction.
God. Old King Arthur stuff is basically fan fiction or English propaganda. I'd recommend the T.H. White stories collected as the once and future king. Let me write that down. T.H. White stories. That better not be the French guy who wrote in Sir Lancelot as like some fan fiction OC who like fucks Guinevere. I don't mind English propaganda though. Like I think people should be like happy about being English if they're English. Some side stories like the Green Knight and more obscure ones can be worthwhile too. Yeah. I know Tolkien wrote a version of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. I'm not going to war for 500 gold. Shut the fuck up. I'm a pirate. Pay me real money. I need pirate money. I need tanks. France has got to start building tanks.
Count Noktilus reigns.
This is... It's getting a little annoying, this guy running from me. I don't have money to upgrade shit.
Ready the lever.
What's this? Yeah, I gotta read some Tolkien for sure. Yeah. I'm like one chapter away from having just a straight shot to like basically the end of the book ready for Trisha to edit. And then Trisha has like caught up basically in... Trisha basically caught up in like pages for Horizon Quest, so mystery meat, delightful. Okay. Fucking run far enough. Get fucked. Yeah, we're gonna ransom and need money. Alright. Bordello. Bordello. My friend.
Noktilus.
Are we still trading? Hey, wait a second. So I'm allowed to declare war on you, right? But your friend... I'll join your war. Aquitaine? You know, Mr. Chilfroy, I was kind of hoping you would pay me a little bit more than that to go to war with Aquitaine over here. But if that's what you can pay... Hang on. I think you got more money. Yeah, you do. Alright, if that's what you're paying. Mercenary's life for me it is.
This serves my cause.
Oh, why'd you go this way? Christ. Well,
What's the lever?
that works. Just gonna build myself one of these.
Domination.
Building upgrade. No. My infamy is like turbo trash. Gotta be like double to get the next level. Tolkien is what I want to read too. I need to dig up my old copies or get used ones because I'm not getting the new Rings of Power covers. Okay, so Easton Press. I don't know if they're I think it's called Easton Press. Easton Press. Yeah, I think this is the one. So Easton Press has some beautiful, beautiful covers. They're all shiny and everything. They have a ton of Christian theology books. And so it makes me think they might be based because sometimes the Christian stuff kind of goes with the based stuff. But who knows? Right? I haven't looked into them at all. I haven't checked their Twitter to see if they posted for Gay Month or whatever. So I don't know. A Pyrrhic victory? I do kind of want to try out a siege with a ton of necrofexes and being more aggressive. Because playing back with necrofexes doesn't really work. But yeah, the new Rings of Power covers is like such a defilement of the franchise. It's like, it's just, yeah. Man, it's like, it just, it's just like the casting alone for the show just shows they don't care. Like, they don't respect the work. They don't care. They just want to push whatever, you know. They just want to push, like, whatever, like, you know, like, woke stuff or whatever. It's not, they're not concerned with, like, having it be accurate to what it was. It's like Robert E. Howard wrote Conan because he was so pumped about antiquity. He loved stories about the Gauls and the Romans and all that stuff. And he loved Sumeria and all that. And so he wrote Conan, and that's where he set it, and that was, you know, that he was pumped about that. That's what he wanted people to, he wanted to set his fantasy universe there. So he did. And that's it. Like, he set it in those settings, and that's just where it is. But then, can I get away with, like, no, you know what? This side sucks a bag of donkey dicks. So let me grab the remainder of my stuff. And you, and we're gonna go to the other side where there's not that janky tower that'll fuck me up. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So put you guys over there. Take this, this, and this, and mostly right. Can't go up there for some reason. Okay, so I guess we'll do this. Maybe? No. Wait, can we do this? We can do this. Okay, I'll go in front. Anyway, and then Jared Tolkien was like, I want to make people pumped about medieval history. I'm a medieval history professor, and medieval history is great, and I'm going to prove it to everybody. I'm going to make a super cool fantasy book. Cool, more power to you. And he did it. And then people are like, oh, we got to do an adaptation. Oh, it doesn't have any black people in it. We better fix it. It's not right. They didn't do it right. They should have had that. He didn't know what he was doing. He was wrong. We'll fix this universe and make it more progressive. And it's just like, yeah, but like, you could make it like an Afrocentric fantasy universe and make everybody think that you know, that kind of history is super cool, just like Tolkien built his universe to make people think it was super cool, but he didn't. And yeah, that's about it. Can I have you shoot this tower? Doesn't even give me the option. Yeah. Okay. Now you boys. Can we... This tower can shoot behind now. So why don't we break towers first, and we'll figure out what to do from there. Yeah, I read so many stupid papers about Tolkien in my school. They're like, oh, the Haradrim were like bad. It's not nice. They had whatever. It's like whatever. Those towers broke pretty quick. Okay, so yeah, I guess bust that wall down, or that door. Yeah, why don't you just open the door, and then after that you open up that. I don't know. I guess I'll shoot that first. Get you back your extra powder buff. And then why don't we get you closer? I have a feeling there's some spells that need dropping. Yeah, pile in. Nice and close. Beautiful. Ah, excellent idea, mortar team. I too think those archers should get shot. Yeah, you guys are pretty packed. Let's take care of that. Oh, good. Just finished. Why don't I take care of them too? Anyway, you guys open the door? Perfect. Head on in. A Pyrrhic victory. Laughable. Go take the square. You're getting beat up pretty bad. What's going on here? Oh, that's an area effect. Oopsie daisy. Nice pit of shades. Juicy, juicy. Beautiful. You can afford to hurt yourself for a little bit of spell power. In like 5 seconds I get to drop another pit of shades. Suck 'em up. These guys are talking shit over here. Hey, is that real? You can't fire on them? I guess it doesn't matter. This whole formation can kind of like move up, can it? Archers being naughty. Yeah, get in there. Ah, victory. Let's patch up these depth guard. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, there's some like good news on the Lord of the Rings front though. I think we talked about this like last night, but some like big company bought some Lord of the Rings rights. So God willing, they'll put out some good games, good movies, you know, something. As long as it isn't like purposefully spiteful to just like desecrate J.R. Tolkien's like legacy. Like, when you watch Lord of the Rings, every extra feels like they're the character. They feel like they belong in the story. You think, like, when you see those random soldiers for, you know, what do you call it? Rohan. You see the soldiers from Rohan and Gondor, and you see them together on that hill in front of the Black Gate. You're just like... oh man, like it feels so significant and so like yeah, it feels so like moving when those extras are just like on screen and whatever. There's so much attention to detail in those original movies. You just get that perfect like epic feel, and then the Hobbit movies are such a like brutal change of pace from that. But anyway, stuff seems to be looking up. So there's that. Yeah, like stuff is pretty on pace for Horizon Quest. Now, soon, kind of, I need to get back to like finalizing the edits and stuff. There's at least an animation that works that has potential. If you're looking for some like old stuff that I think might have gone under the radar for most people, and you want some like cool, wholesome, classic fantasy, Fire and Ice is actually pretty good. It's like a classic like sort of Conan story, but is maybe a little obtuse. Can I sack this and then make a pirate code? Can I get greedy? Can I do both? Viola Booty Catcher. There we go. Establish a pirate code. There we are. So if I wanted to go like max on heroes, I could do this and have a gazillion lords that are like super high rank and a bunch of Morngul hunters and just smash stuff, but that's not what I'm doing. And if I wanted to take over this area, I would do one of these. Set up vampire corruption and then go cash in on it later, like recapture stuff. But for now, I think I just want Smuggler's Cove because it's not dependent on how much their income is. Yeah. You're looking forward to our upcoming work? Thank you so much. Yeah, it's gonna be so cool. I don't know if Trisha's posted what the characters look like and stuff, but it's so cool. It's like, yeah, it's just there because I had a couple characters that I had in mind for like different things, and they're just not like my head is always exploding with like fantasy ideas. I have like a giant notepad of all this stuff of like cool ideas for different universes and like how the magic might work here and there and whatever. And so I have a couple characters that just like didn't really work super good in like a written form, but they would work like really well in a visual form. And so when Trisha like mentioned the idea of doing like a fantasy comic, because we wanted to do a comic together, and then she was like, fantasy came up, and I was like, really? We could do a fantasy comic? I could do a fantasy comic? It's very exciting. So wait, it doesn't replace Norse Roar doesn't replace the ability anymore? Yeah, fuck it, why not? Okay. Ah, fuck spending skill points. Actually, this one's really good. Well, actually. Maybe I should get Terrorgeist. Because he has like all his bonuses to big units. Nah, fuck it. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, fuck spending skill points. Ooh, research. Interesting. This probably would have been a good technology to have. Oh, missile strength. Yeah, let's do that. Building upgrade. Oh, yeah. I've heard it all before. I don't have the money for these upgrades. I gotta go do pirate shit. I'll be right back. I gotta get some goddamn Mucinex. I'm like suffocating over here. Hopefully that'll help. Yeah, our comic is gonna be super cool. It's just gonna be. I'm just excited. It's cool to make somebody that make somebody with somebody else. It's cool to make something with somebody else. Because then it feels less like indulgent to be like super proud of it, if that makes sense. So, sack that. Does he have... He does have a map right equipped. Okay. Cool.
Be at peace, for that is all I ever want.
Well, hang on. How much does these other guys next to them? What are these guys called? It's like a wolf. I don't see any above. There you
Only the Grail companions of old could hope.
How much do you want Aquitaine for?
Yet you would try with words.
Not as much as the Empire. Not as deep pockets. I think it'll help the Empire. They're gonna get fucked up. Oh my god, don't tell me. Kemperbad is like so close. I have to go back. I have to go back and help them. I need tanks. These losers are losing to everybody. God, Durthu already is back? God damn it. Chained to this idiot. I'm gonna have to sell this quick though.
Friends of the Empire.
Yeah, I'll sell you Aquitaine now. Because I want the money.
Fine.
And then... So how much stuff has like Trisha released about Horizon Quest? I don't actually know how much information is out there. I don't know like what's like top secret or like what we should like be announcing as like an exciting like, oh guess what kind of thing. Never really done a super duper campaign thingy before.
This one's path is not yet clear. Another face is served.
Oh, and then I can kind of do a building, right? This doesn't really have a point though, so I shouldn't do that. I guess why not just go get Terrorgeists, right? I do plan on ditching the depth guard at some point. I don't know for what, because it's going to be forever before it's a tank I can use. Okay, we'll go into... Still, he is trash. Oh, I know that's what I can increase. I can increase the outpost. Must be in a military alliance. Is that so? France. You want to be in a military alliance? We're friends, right? What? Minus 12? Come on, guys. Ridiculous. What's your mission? Defeat Army Heinrich Kemmler. I don't think that's what you need right now, but yeah, I'll do it. That's what you think you need. It's on the way. Yeah, fuck it, why not? We'll just start getting that stuff. It's only like one more building slot, though. The only other thing I would really get would be... Oh, you know what? Fuck that idea. Can I get one of... Oh, no, I can't. I need 10. You guys want us to give me money?
All you see is mine.
Oh, they do want to just give me money. Hey. What if we do like 300? Okay. What if we do 250? Awesome. Accepted my offer for them to give me free money. I need 500. So who do I got who likes me the most? You guys. I could really use some money. Well, really what I need is 500. So we could just modestly ask 500 gold. He's gonna do it.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Franz. Now I can upgrade my moving fast thingy so I can get to you a little bit faster. It's honestly an honest investment, worthwhile for you to do. Yeah. So, but anyway, one of the characters, for whoever is there, lurking in chat, or you noble VOD watchers, one of the characters is going to be a pixie that uses kind of enchantment magic to animate a suit of armor. And so she like sits in the helmet, and it was a character like I had. Like, my friend's girlfriend always likes playing barbarians and, like, melee people. And so... But she also wanted to play a pixie, but it wouldn't make any sense. And so I came up with... And this was a character I'd already kind of thought of and, like, sketched out here and there. Actually, I don't need to go fight them. They are in my way, though? I don't think you need me to go beat up Kemmler. I'm gonna just go here. Yeah, let's just... Well, let's go here. Right. And then... One thing I forgot about is... Kevin Ross Mundale. Anyway, long story short is this character actually had someone play in a D&D game, and they got critted. And I was like trying to think of like, you know, how to describe them getting critted, and I was like, oh, so you like, you know, go like ping pong pong pong, like bouncing into the boot, you know. And it was like a cute like idea, and then there's like a scene where it was the fight was getting more intense. And they're like struggling, and so that was like the perfect little like indicator of
The peons of the Empire dare lay their hands on the chest I seek.
I don't remember this cutscene ever working before. I remember just being black screen and then starting the mission.
Roth's Moondial cannot elude any longer. It is only a matter of time.
I remember hearing his lines, but it just being a black screen. And I've played this mission many times. Maybe I've seen this before. It's so minor. I don't...
Noktilus, I'm worthy of the Maelstrom's boundless power. Only I can rule the great ocean and the waters beyond. We will see.
So... Why don't we stick you, gentlemen, like here. You guys here. Stick you guys like around in case you're needed. Just go over there too. I believe you center, just right where you are. Cool, I have all 3 powers now. That's so cool. That's such a good change. I like that. It used to Norse Roar because it was this whatever kind of distribution that is, like a line. It would replace this power. So this is like a better version of this. But I kind of missed this power every time I replaced it. Oh, it tells you how much damage it does. Oh, so this is fire and magical, that's why it's better? That's the same. Cool. Okay. Now, you guys walk on over there and beat him up. Oh, you know what? Perfect opportunity to take care of some of this artillery before it gets in there. See what we can do. Victory is in our grasp. It was going to be a Pyrrhic victory a minute ago. Now I'm winning. A little inconsistent, if I do say so myself. Okay, so how are we doing on positioning? Not perfect. I think that's probably better. You make them aim good. Wonderful. Ah, these guys are firing. That must be why I'm winning. Blast them. What a fucking offense line. Just these monsters just thump 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 down the line. Ah, look at this. Fuck yeah. Just imagine this is like approaching you. You're just like, poor fucking soldier. As the Gwent card is, was it poor fucking infantry? Ah, this is awesome. Oh, hey, you should be hitting Hellstone. What about you guys? You're like just barely out of range. I think you could definitely afford to just take a step forward. And I'll leave him there and then move them up. And you give that guy a boost while the spell's cooling down. Oh, spell's already back. Never mind. There it is. It's not a miss, but not the best shot. Oh, nice. They have a duration number on the spells now. I didn't even realize how useful it is. I used to just have to eyeball it. What's the spell? Oh, there it is. Okay, now hit that guy. Blast him. Oof. Way to shoot the one spot that there isn't anyone. What are you shooting over there? Da, 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 da. Why are you gonna do this to me? Just the worst. But then the recoil, he kicks all these guys over here. I should have watched that. It was going to be juicy. Okay. He's walking out of it. Boo. Oh, it's still hit. Crazy. Suck up that cavalry unit. Yeah! Into the pit. These Empire Knights, too. I should have used that on... That was a bad cast. Blast him. Where'd that shot even go? these guys hide in the trees. Oh no. I should have known some wrangling would be required. Shoot them. It must be a win unless there's like some other new phase of like people coming in, yeah. But yeah, I should have been able to heal. They just quit the battle early on me. Alright, perfect. So I can replace one unit of what are they called? Depth guard. I can replace them with flamethrower necrophects. It's going to be very cool. Chief Powderjack at the Imperial Gunnery School, Nuln. I have an unshakable faith in the percussive power of the Imperial Battery. Yet there are things out there, dark and twisted things, that make me wish they fired just a little faster. Good quote. Cool, that lets me, yeah, Gallows Giant. Cool. Captain Roth's move dial. Cool, cool. So let's recruit that then. Depth Guard is good, but for 200 a turn, they are a very good unit. Just like in Noktilus's army, I don't really see them being super useful. You know what? I know what I want. I want Depth Guard. I want Depth Guard and what the hell is the unit called? It's like a Mortis engine? It's not the Mortis engine. It's like this thing. Oh, it's the Mortis engine, yeah. So this bad boy, while it's in melee, grinds everybody up with damage. In addition, gives you more magic, and it heals everybody in an AoE. Now the Depth Guard are elite infantry that while they're in melee, they heal through the power of hunger. Hunger heals them for 10% of their hit points per second, and then they get another 10% from the regeneration AoE. So that's a combination that I could actually use. So maybe I'll do that in my other playthrough. Well, I'm helping the Empire in the other playthrough too. So I need to find some vampires and make best friends with them. Okay, so what vampires do I know? Wait a second, the Barrow Legion specializes in these things, don't they? Oh, but they hate the shit out of me. Kemmler. Can you recruit these things? Have I made a terrible mistake? Possibly. Really what I gotta do is I gotta play co-op. I gotta play co-op with someone competent who will get me the units I want.
Stay in my wake. What's the Noktilus?
Alright, so some other campaign I will get myself some Mortis engines and Depth Guard, because that sounds like a really cool combination. Elite Infantry plus those Mortis engines. Actually, I wonder if Mortis engines would work on human units, because that would be even better. So I'll ditch the Depth Guard because they're quite expensive and they don't really work in this configuration. I'll grab the Gallows Giant. Cannot recruit unit. Why? I assume it's because I have to be in my own territory to recruit regiments over down. Cool. So I'll just have to capture something and sell it to Franz. Had to get that done anyway. Because eventually there's going to be those missions where people go and attack, like, when you raise your infamy high enough, and infamy is just gained by, like, you know, winning battles, some quest trigger will happen, and then people will go trying to fight you, and then they'll just siege your main city and be all bugged out and whatever. So it'd be good if the main city could just fight them off. What on earth? So they're asking me for help? If I auto-resolve, I'll lose a Necrofex? Okay. While I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I guess they're just gonna fight for like a minute and then I'll come in. These are my guys? Oh, these are the enemy. Okay, so I'm coming in behind the enemy. That's pretty convenient. I don't really understand what's going on in this battle. Oh, let's just... I'll leave these guys around just to, like, protect the artillery. Oh, I could have been using this the whole time. It's all bad guys? Yeah. Well, bad guys. I guess I'm the bad guy, but... Just a lowly mercenary, far be it from me to question the morals of my employers.
Fleet captain!
Trying to hide in the woods over there?
Maelstrom
Show you what I think of that. Here's the fun one. Captain Roth's Moondial. Wait, why is it such short range now? 150? I thought it was much further than that.
Noktilus. I will move.
This looks like a win. Oh, I should use this time to heal. I don't know how necessary it is, because I'll probably heal from the recovery anyway. Ah, it's a win. Beautiful. Random shot of friendly fire. Not the brightest animated shipwrecks you've ever seen, I suppose. Although, shipwrecks are not known for their intelligence. No, I don't really know why I helped them. Really? Kind of shouldn't have, I guess. Maybe I should turn around and fuck tanks and go with the vampire counts. No. You know what? I'll save that when I play with my brother. I'll have him be vampire counts or something, and then I'll get myself some mortis engines and whatever. Figure out something. But
Noktilus reigns. As my power ascends.
yeah, my co-op coordination job is to beat this guy up. I don't actually think that is that important. Really, I need to get over here now before he's like fucking dead.
Quicker or perish. Good forms of the dead.
Friends of the Empire.
Got no settlements to trade him. Okay, I'll retake some of this stuff. Hopefully Altdorf stays nice and secure. Ubersreich had something happen to it? What happened to you, Ubersreich? Killing me. Killing me, boys.
Waiting.
Yeah, missile resistance sounds pretty nice. Since he's so big, it's so hard not to shoot him. Yeah, so half damage from missiles sounds right. And if we get the second level of this, gets another one. I guess he needs melee attack, right? Big monsters tend to have shitty melee attack, yeah. How much armor piercing damage does he do? Decent amount, so he could fight a lord and do okay as long as he could hit, which I guess he can't. Rock and roll, right?
This one's path is not yet clear.
Man, that double barrel like really makes a difference in damage.
Another face is served.
Alright, nice. And one more and I can get some magic recovery.
This one's path
That'll be
is not
nice.
yet clear.
Okay. More magic reserves, definitely necessary. Gun gang? What the fuck is that? Recruit missile infantry. How about now? Nothing useful. I had to go capture something first. So I'll call this at like 3 maybe? Just gotta get back to this chapter that's like intruding on my thoughts.
The decks of the river have not tasted blood in a while.
Join war against the elves. I've always thought that Mortis engines, there should be like more to do with them. Because they're such a cool unit, and I never really know what to do with them. Like you never really have like super elite infantry to mix with Mortis engine. Graveyard are fine, but the fuck do I care if I have control in my provinces? I don't have any provinces. I'm a pirate. Yar har. Can I just like walk over and slap this guy in the face? No.
This serves my cause.
I really need to get some like more pirate income. Let's see. Can I can't get one of these. But why not? What if I upgrade this? Is that capacity increase? Okay, so if I did that, I could. Okay, I'll just walk over here. If I could recruit another lord... Passive ability Frenzy. What do lords get recruited at? Level 8. Oh. Okay. Acquired rank. Yeah. Upkeep minus 8%. This might be okay, but not good enough. What's Noktilus's total cost? 3,800. So 8% of that isn't nothing. It'd be like 160, I don't know, 240, and then like not actually another 80 after that. So like, say 300. 300 income isn't bad, but seeing as like a new lord costs about that much, and then they'll increase, you know, they'll increase the total cost of all my armies. Ambush defense chance. It's interesting. You can be ambushed while standing still. As goofy as that sounds. So it's actually not ridiculous that you'd have more ambush defense chance in a stationary stance. So I'll go settle Kemperbad. I was gonna settle that. If I could just grab some territory.
Count Noktilus reigns.
There's all sorts of shit going on over there. So I'll wander this way. Yeah. Guess that's the way, right? Alright, so who do I want? Oh, I guess I have to grab this first, and then I can pick one. Physical resistance, 10% weapon strength. I think this is the best one, but this one is actually good. They don't say it on here, but he has Vampire School of Magic, so you have a healer right at the start.
Boost these floating battlements. Flotilla of the damned.
Yeah, that's what playing Vampire Coast, which is a bunch of passing turns, essentially. I always have that pause in my head of like, oh, maybe I'm supposed to do something else. It's like, no, you're just passing. I think I should do a Balthazar Gelt run. I don't have any infantry units. Doesn't really matter.
Greetings from Sigma.
I can't cancel a mission. Okay. Fighting out yet another battle. What's the map? This could be kind of entertaining to fight out, but fuck it. Just auto-resolve. Occupy, because I kind of don't trust being able to sack and then occupy. I don't want to have to wait. So Gallows Giant for sure. Nothing from my boy. Now,
Friends of the Empire.
I can give you Middenstag, which is like the capital of some place, and it's not worth a military alliance. Hey, why am I deteriorating? What happened? Literally nothing. You're just in a tiff. Shade McMaggot. I guess really what he needs is health. It's like melee defense is like fine, but he's probably gonna get hit no matter what, and he's definitely gonna get shot no matter what, so. Whatever. More skill points. What do we get? You. Probably need that. Because she has like overcasting as like a real viable strategy with Spirit Leech, because that increases the range by like an insane amount. It's usually worth
This
doing.
one's heart is not yet clear.
Lucky Charm will definitely serve him well. Reduces missile damage. There we are, Arcane Conduit. Waiting on that one. And stock, be nice. Keep them. That keeps ranged units from seeing them before they get too close. So I remember there was a battle. Sorry, on the missile resistance. There was a battle like a couple battles ago where he just got like shit on by those wood elves in that minor settlement. Oh, Middenheim is the capital. I can safely auto-resolve that. Nice weapon. Has another 45 armor piercing. How this game works is like armor piercing damage naturally pierces armor, but most heroes have too much armor for any damage they get through for the most part. Well, I guess except for heroes because they have like a lot, or monsters. But armor piercing definitely makes a difference in trying to kill out another hero. Do I fight it out or just win? I did just get this new flamethrower guy, but yeah, you know what? I don't feel like fighting out a battle, so I won't. Sack that. And occupy. There we are. Now,
I will listen, but my time is short.
Middenheim is your territory, isn't it? And you're only willing to pay 800 for it? Alright, going to the Empire.
Greetings from Sigma.
Oh wait, am I standing in Middenheim? Yeah. So, Middenstag.
Affirmative.
Make them like me even more.
So.
Alright, so I have a bunch of money now, so I can make a few things. This would reduce my upkeep, but also corrupt the shit out of my ally. Kind of unavoidable. Kind of. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about being super synergistic now. We want tanks.
I am Prince and
Oh my god, everything got raised in this place. What the fuck did you do? Jeez. I'm never gonna get fucking tanks. It's level 2 Altdorf. It's a village. Altdorf is a village? Fuck me. Well, I just gotta work harder to kill all the enemies of the Empire. And you know, it's a feel-good feeling when you're annihilating the enemies of the Empire. So I'll just focus on that feel-good feeling and slaughter. And make a profit while doing it. Yeah, Lucky Charm is probably important. About Bill Oxenfurt. Shark bait is really good, just in general. Melee defense and health. Solid. But that does affect the income you get. If he increases that, so probably more important since they're not going to end up in melee super often. Show. Oh, I can get more money? Very cool. What defensive buildings I need? I guess not. Some of these give you... I thought they did anyway. Oh my god, that's good. I need that. How far away am I from... Well, let's get more growth building then. Yeah, I need that. Need to get the 10% more stuff. I think I want to try super friends with good guys. I mean, I am working with a good guy. And vampires aren't like bad guys. But I don't know. Maybe... Maybe wood elves paired with high elves? Maybe? I want to fight a minor settlement battle even less than I want to fight a major one. God, this guy gets fucked up in every simulation. Yeah.
Be at peace, for that is all I ever want.
Oh, he wants a military alliance now? Thank God. I'm gonna pay for it. You made me wait.
All right.
Excellent. Now, I have some money. I think I can afford to spend that on a better... Yeah.
As my power ascends, the moment face is served.
One more and I can get. What does that do, actually? Is that just recharge? Yeah, it's just power recharge. It doesn't increase the total magic. How about you?
Bring
What's your deal? No, it's just regular power conduit. So I don't get infinite magic with this. I think if I was like techless or something, I would, but
Flotilla of the damned.
maybe I should do a techless campaign. Who would I super friends with? Wood elves? Maybe? I wish I could recruit heroes from other factions. You can recruit generals. Yeah. Extra movement range will definitely make a difference. Man, the sack value is 10k. That's looking pretty tasty.
Make them dead.
Pyrrhic victory. Don't make me laugh. Pound the shit out of the city. I wish I could increase the range of my necro effects. If I could increase the range by like 20 meters or something, then I could outrange towers, because towers are 330, the same as them. Mortars are 380, so they already outrange them, but you know. Even if you outrange a tower, it's kind of hard to position in order to really get a juicy bombard off. Man, if you had flying unit, couldn't you just fly right up into their, like, if I could fly, could I not just fly right here and land? What's, because now they have landing as a mechanic, so now you could just do that. Okay. Where's the tower? Both of them are towers. Okay. Those are 4 towers right there? That's a lot of towers. Okay. Well... I'll do something like this. Oh, suddenly you're, like, different? Fucking Christ. Okay. Then we'll get one of these. And we'll get one of these. And then we'll get you ready to buff the cannon. You just stand over here and you just stand over here. For no goddamn reason. And what? Who are you? Oh, flamethrower guy. You're gonna charge in when the time is right, but the time is not right, so. We gotta bust some towers, right? Lickety split, we gotta bust some towers. How do you break that one? You guys break that one. You guys break that one. And you guys, I guess, just have fun. Fun bombarding stuff, and I will watch with great amusement.
It shall be.
That's so juicy. I was gonna say I should have the cannon shoot it, but, you know, I already got... Could be better, but... Hey, you guys don't even know what to... Oh, no, they have that bug where they can't shoot the tower. Fucking Christ. Ugh, they're just gonna walk up to it and they won't be able to hit it. Can you guys hit the tower? Okay. Okay, they can hit the tower. Alright, we'll stop then. Stop being retarded. I guess I could just have them shoot this wall or whatever. He's fighting in melee? Who decided that you could just... Every faction should summon melee troops to just appear? It is very dumb. It's like a really cool thing, and then they just give it to everybody. Then again, it is kind of a Skaven thing, and I don't like Skaven, so... Glad I don't have to play them to use it. They're diminished. They have to rest after shooting. Not too bad. At least hit something. I feel like I've been like waiting forever for them to like land shots. Kiss the deep. Oh, nice. Okay. They like need me to call out the shots because I guess they can't see them themselves. I guess is what's happening. They're just not firing on their own very much. Oh. Can I do one of these? Probably a waste, but that's fine. This might be a fun shot. Nice. Okay. How far can you shoot? 350. How far is that? Not so far. Let me move you guys up slightly, see if I can get some better shots on the defenders before we push in. Give some time for their buff to recharge. We're not wasting too much ammo without. Not that being on. We'll just alternate between the two, bombarding and whatnot. A lot of random units lying around. Let's wait out 20 seconds and then pop one on. And then we'll use these guys. And can you do that? It's a pretty solid squad. Nice and clustered. Fat miss. Nice. What else we got? Not so good. Ooh, that was so good that the fucking blood was delayed. Oh, jeez. What a brutal shot. They're gone. They're not completely gone though, huh? Shoot these guys for sure. Man, they're all mushing in there. Let me fucking get one of these. God, that's juicy. That was without the buff. Without the accuracy buff, they hit that dead center. So cool. So how far is their range? Oh, I can get a bit more easy. Nice shots. Nice shots. Why are they... Curse of the Slug. What happened? Someone cast a spell, or is that just... Someone gets summoned into our ranks or something stupid? There we are. Nice, relaxing cavalry unit being blasted apart by artillery. It's a kind of ASMR. Oof. Oh. Not quite, but still nice. Can we shoot them too? Man, there's just so much ammo left in the mortar boys. It's like tempting not just to use it all. Or it's too tempting to not just make use of it. Certain units that are like bigger like this, I was gonna say bigger like this don't take a lot from artillery, but then he just takes this huge chunk, so what do I know? Oh, I guess fire, they're vulnerable to fire? I never saw the fire vulnerability do that much though. This is kind of wild. Is there no volume on fast forward? Interesting. Oh man, the necrofixes are just like taking the occasional pot shot when someone lines up with like a hole. The trolls regenerate? Yeah, they do, so... If you don't see their number get reduced, they're kind of... kind of not as much damage as it seems like. There's a shot. Alright. Guess I've had my fun. Heal this guy. Yeah, that totally does just replenish their ammo to full. I wonder if that's like an intentional effect, or if that's just like the game being goofy. It just makes it so tempting to just murder them from afar. Alright. Enough. Time to go in. Take the square. Oh, is there like walls in the way so they can't path there? Is there no sound? Looks like the music failed. Well, we'll start with the front gate and then see where we get from there. I could probably bring these guys in. Nah, you know, stay.
Noktilus!
Halberdiers. Not a super big threat, but I just don't have anything else to throw into a pit of shades. Yeah, dogs. Run into it. Run into it. Ah, ah, ah. Oh, trolls are running into it too. Exciting. Oh, man. Get a juicy cannon shot off. Alright. Enough. Let's get further in. These guys can probably murder him well enough. Yes, yes, your spells are so spooky. But snip snap. Get snip snap, yeah. Oh jeez. You guys are still firing on that guy, huh? Why don't we have you shoot at something not that? Well, they're gonna be over there in a second, I suppose. Yeah, I guess just like take the square. Oh, we should do something with the flamethrower guy. Can I? Yeah, unit camera. Unit camera like bobs and stuff as they would move. You gonna shoot? There it is. Yeah, get him. Get him. Torch him. Alright. So let's go here. These guys having a fight. Kinda figured victory was coming. Okay. I wonder why the ammo comes back. I wonder if it's a bug. I hope it's not. I hope there's actually like a global passive, like when you cast a spell, ammo comes back. Because that would be a cool effect for the Vampire Coast to have. Keep on casting spells to top off the ammo as they're bombarding. That'd be so cool. Way cooler than the current effect for the Depths magic, which is just like do a little bit of damage to every enemy on the board. That's a very cool effect, but it doesn't really feel super Vampire Coasty. It's just like, it feels vampire-y. And so I guess that's kind of why it's there. Alright. Definitely gotta sack that for the 10k.
Where's a war for me?
Worth a plague. Seasoned campaigner. Multiple battles far away from the capital. Yep.
Count
Now.
ring and death.
Oh, I can't occupy it? Fair. Alright. Well. I think it is time I packed up the stream and got back to my editing. Thanks for hanging out. And, you VOD watchers, I appreciate you too. I will catch you guys again, probably.